समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. Before entering into the satsang, Nitya satsang, today I wanted to say a few words about Nirahara Samyama. Please understand, come to the space of listening. You have something called muscle memory, means your basic habits, way you respond, way you like things, way you hate things, way you are addicted to it, or way you are allergic to it. All these, please listen. There are some things you are addicted to, there are some things you are allergic to, some things you like, some things you hate. All the memories you need to live this life stays with your muscle memory. It stays in your muscles. That is why if you touch the live wire, electricity, even by mistake, automatically your body jumps out. Medically you call it instinct or whatever names you may give. That component which has the basic survival instinct and all the basic knowledge you need to run this life is muscle memory. It stays in your muscle memory. The language you learned and the way you respond to situation. Some people can tolerate anything but can't tolerate if their ego is hurt. They will tolerate anything, but they can't tolerate if their ego is hurt. Same way, there are some people, they will not bother about their ego, they can tolerate even if their ego is hurt, but physical pain they can't handle. All these patterns are in your muscle memory. All these patterns are in your muscle memory. Listen. But there are higher intelligences which you learnt in your past lives. Ability to fly like a bird, ability to swim like a fish, ability to live underwater, ability to produce food directly from the air and the sun rays. Please understand, I am talking, knowing I am talking in a national TV. I am talking responsibly. I am not promoting any superstition. All these powers are in your biomemory. Ability to fly like a bird, ability to swim like a fish, ability to live under the water like a tortoise or crocodile, ability to produce food directly from air and sun rays, just like trees. All these abilities are there in your biomemory. Then you may ask, do you mean to say we can fly? Naturally, I am going to say yes. With the right technique and process, if you awaken those biomemories, you can do. But as on now, I have not successfully proved any technique or process which can make anybody fly. So once I establish, I'll teach the science. Till now, but I am able to comfortably, very successfully make at least few hundred people live without solid food, some people even without anything other than water, just on water and air. By the divine grace, I received the techniques and process to activate your Kundalini to such level, Kundalini energy to such level where people can comfortably, without disease, that's the main thing, without tiredness, without fatigue, comfortably able to live quite a long time. I have Niraharis who are successfully living that as a lifestyle for more than 10 months. They are going to be completing a year, 1 year. Many of them have taken up this lifestyle. Many people in my ashram do off and on, doing Nirahara. Understand? That is why I am sharing this process, this technique with you. I tell you, it's a successful process. It's a successful technique. Your biomemory, which carries the intelligence to produce the food directly from the space, from sun rays and air, is possible. The next question comes, why I should do this? I am not that poor that I don't have food. Why I should do that? I am rich enough to eat. India is suffering with the swing of pendulum. Please listen. When a society or civilization suffers with utter poverty, they don't have money even for food. If they have suffered, the moment they get the money, first thing they will do is eat till they become obese. Means by eating they will die. Because their pattern is the fear, without food I am going to die. That pattern will leave so much of incompletion. Just by eating they will die. I tell you, the whole India, especially the middle age and younger generation. When I say younger, I am telling my age, okay. See, the 30 to 50, that group remembers their young age. All Indians, if you are between 30 to 50, you remember either your parents or when you were born, that time we suffered even for food. How many of you remember? Raise your hand. How many of you say your family had suffering even for food at some time? I will raise the hand. India, now only India is moving from that zone to the money is available for food, that zone. That is why we are suffering and we are going to suffer with obesity. I tell you, one of the worst predictions which is going to become true for India, I am making is, India is going to suffer terribly by obesity just like USA. Maybe little worse than USA. Because our food was designed for hard work. Now we are going to eat and not going to work. Our food is designed for hard work. Rice, wheat. All these are designed for hard work. We are going to eat, but we are not going to work out. That is the biggest danger. And one more worst thing, we are not health conscious. In India, including body, everything only breakdown maintenance. After it breaks down, we will plan for maintenance. There is no preventive maintenance. In mechanical engineering, these terms come. Preventive maintenance and something called, I think, running maintenance and breakdown maintenance. In India, everything, whether it's a road or a bridge or a vehicle or a machinery or a body, Indian psyche is like that only. As long as it runs, run. When it breaks, then we will see. When it breaks, let us see. I know one Swami who used to be 130 kg. I used to tell him, Swamiji, you should do something, go for a walk. He used to tell, what is there? It's okay. I used to tell Swamiji, it will lead to unnecessary heart problems. He was already having diabetes. He used to say, no, if something happens, then we will see. But unfortunately, he had a sudden heart attack and died just at the age of 60. 60 is not the age to die. He died. Wall Street Journal also says, obesity is seen as India's economy grows. We are going to suffer obesity. Listen, because we saw money just now and we suffered lack of food, the fear of poverty, fear of no food for quite a long time. The stories of fear of no food, quite a long time. Obesity is going to be epidemic in India, I tell you. Obesity is going to be epidemic. We may think, no, I have money. Why should I do this? Why should I not eat? Listen, food is not just related to your body. Along with food, you built hundreds and hundreds of patterns. Love is associated with food. That is why every social function in India, social gathering in India, first thing, food is sharing the food. And sumptuously, varieties. I just get frightened about the feasts. No, really. When people call me for feasts, I shiver literally. Oh God, one more person is going to torture me. No, really. The pattern of food. Food is unfortunately associated with love, and it is so unfortunate. Feeding is shown as a symbol of love, because in India in those days, that was a very rare, food was a rare commodity. When I say those days, I mean the period of Mughal and British ruling, not before that. When we were ruling, we know. When Vedic rishis were ruling, Vedic tradition was ruling, we know. Annam Bahuguru Veda. We know how to create food and share food and how to remain niraharis. Food is associated with love. There is so much of sentiments associated unnecessarily with food. When you become nirahari and break the pattern of food, first thing happens to you is you break all those patterns which tortures you. Society controls you with food. See, when you are young, if you don't want to listen to the ways of the society, first thing, what parents will tell, what family will tell, how will you eat? If you don't work, if you don't listen to the society, you won't have food. Because everyone wants to throw everything of the society and go away to forest and live on their own. But first question, where is the food? All right, because of the fear of food, once you start saying, okay, then over. You are bulldozed and road is made on you. They lay the road. Food is such a sensitive component of human life. It is considered as the symbol of prestige, symbol of love. There are multiple things associated with food. I tell you, we eat everything other than food when we eat. Because there are so many other things associated with food, only that goes inside. The way we cook, when the prestige is associated with it, all high rich items, which brings you the rich man's diseases. Diabetes, sugar. And same way, when it is associated with the love, then naturally the person has to feed you large quantity. Only then you will be made to understand he loves you so much. Now whenever I go to any feast, one, I am afraid of the amount of the food they serve me and the varieties. Two, I am more afraid of the way they serve me and their expectation of how I should finish everything served. Especially most of the devotees have the habit of literally living with me in their house. They have either my photo or the deity in front of which they put varieties and varieties. That is always a safe method. You put it in front of my deity and you eat. I have no problem. But when they expect this physical body to eat the whole thing, God. I tell you, almost 4 years in my 10 years of public life, 4 full years, I was tortured by the feasts. Only one fine morning, when doctors warned me, I put my foot down and said, no more going to devotees' houses, no question of eating anything devotees bring. Even after I stopped going to devotees' houses, they will bring it from all the way, and in the Sarvadarshan they will stand. Swamiji, I myself made, eat little. And that will be 20 bucks per day. Even if I taste all the 20 bucks, what will happen to my body? No, it's big. Only then I put my foot down very clearly. Anything devotees want to give, please send it to the temple. Anandishwara will not have any problem. 48% of the Indian population is overweight, and in that 48%, majority, I can say almost nobody does any exercise. 34% of them live a sedentary lifestyle. 51% of the population is physically unfit and suffer from various diseases related to food. Diseases which caused by food. 33% of the Indians need to consume medicines daily. 26% of the people are hypertensed and having blood pressure. 30% of the people have bad teeth. 17% has diabetes. 17% suffers with acute diabetes. 31% suffers related to disorders of digestion of food. God. Food is associated so much with love, other emotions. If somebody snatches your plate, that's it. Your Kundalini will go in wrong direction. It will go down instead of going up. Now how you behave, you don't just eat food, you eat so many things associated with food by society. Prestige, love, because of prestige, good quality. When I say good quality, I don't mean healthy. What you think as costly food. Many times, because you pay more money, don't think you get quality product. Unfortunately, in human mind, cost is associated with quality. They think if you pay more money, it's a good food. No. Junk also is sold for high price because of the publicity, advertisement costs. What you think as good food but not a healthy food, when you make the pattern of eating that, because food is associated with prestige, then because it is associated with the love, you eat large quantity. Neither your wife who serves you or the mother who serves you reminds you, no, enough, stop. No. It is love. Please, oh my son, eat little more. Oh my daughter, eat little more. Oh my dear, please eat little more. I tell you, the wife who does not stop husband's eating is killing the husband. Maybe she has a purpose. No, the mother who does not stop the son eating has a purpose. And in Indian society, it is also inauspicious if you tell somebody, enough, don't add more. Best way of taking revenge on somebody is dump the food. And also there is a habit, food is God, so you cannot waste it. If you waste outside, only food will be wasted. If you waste, put it inside, food and the system both will be wasted. If food is God, your body is also God. What about that? So that is why you think, let God be with God. Now, too many things are associated with food. Food has become too loaded idea in India. Food is not just left to be a food. And many times, see, all our pleasures are just to prove our powerfulness. When you give 50 items and serve, it's like you show, see how big guy I am? What I can do? Do you see? When you do Nirahara Samyama, the right kriya and process and awaken your bio-memory's capability to produce the food directly from air and space, first thing will happen. All the psychological patterns you carry, mental patterns you carry, sufferings related to food will break. That's the first thing. First thing. Break patterns related to food. आप में मसल मेमोरी नाम की एक महत्वपूर्ण चीज है. आपको कुछ चीजें पसंद है, कुछ आपको अच्छी नहीं लगते हैं. ये स्मृतियां सभी आपके में मांसपेश में बसे हुए हैं। इस जीवन को जीने के लिए जो भी आवश्यक है, आप हर स्थिति के प्रति कैसी प्रतिक्रिया व्यक्त करते हैं, ये सभी मूल विचारधारा आपके मसल मेमोरी में है। किंतु अपने पिछले जन्मों से आपने उच्च शक्तियां भी हैं, जैसे उद्यान बारने की शक्ति, आकाश से जीव ऊर्जा उत्पन्न करने की शक्ति। सही टेक्निक से जब ये शक्तियां जागृत किए जा सकते हैं, ऐसी एक शक्ति है, बिना काके भी आकाश से ऊर्जा उत्पन्न करने की शक्ति। इसी शक्ति को जागृत करने की टेक्निक ही निराहार संयम है। फिर प्रश्न ये उठता है कि इसकी क्या आवश्यकता है। काना केवल आपके शरीर से संबंधित नहीं है, काना के साथ कई मूल विचारधारा संबंधित है। इसीलिए हर त्योहार, हर दावत में पहले बहुत खाना परोसा जाता है। ये दुर्भाग्य की बात है कि खाना बांटना प्रेम का प्रतीक है, गौरव का प्रतीक है। आप केवल खाना नहीं खाते हैं, उसके साथ आपके विचार में संबंधित प्रेम, गौरव सभी को आप खाते हैं। जब आप निराहारी बनते हैं, पहले आप उन सभी मूल विचारधाराओं से पूर्णत्व करते हैं। ध्यान से सुनिए। पंछी की तरह उड़ने की क्षमता, मछली की तरह तैरने की क्षमता, मगरमच्छ या कछुआ की तरह पानी के अंदर रहने की क्षमता, भोजन को सीधे वायु और सूरज से उत्पन्न करने की क्षमता, ये सब कुछ आपके अंतर उपस्थित है। इसी क्षमता और शक्ति को बायो मेमोरी कहते हैं। निराहार संयम से या बायो मेमोरी को जागृत किया जा सकता है। अंडरस्टैंड, विद दिस निराहार संयम kriya, first thing, you will break all the psychological patterns related to food. You will complete all the incompletions related to food. Because society started controlling you in the young age based on food. How many of you remember? It is based on food. You are forced to go to school, go to job, do many things which you don't want to do. Raise your hand, let me see. Yes, even I can raise. With that pattern only, my parents used to always try to keep me in the house, because I want to run away at the age of 12 itself. And I did. When I was 12, I ran away. Just few months before I met the person who brought me back. I ran away to a place called Vadalur in Tamil Nadu. There is a great saint, Vallalar. Because the family always used to talk about food. If you run away, if you become sannyasi, what will happen to food? What will happen to food? I know one place in Tamil Nadu where they give food every day without missing. That's Vallalar's place. I heard about their Annadana. I thought then I won't have a problem about food. I'll go and stay there and do my spiritual practices. I ran away. Finally, even then where I ran away? I ran away to a place where I am given food regularly. So understand, even when you refuse to go to school, they tell you, if you do not go to school and study, you will not have job, you will not have food, you will have to beg for food, you will die without food. So you have to study, settle down in a job to earn and eat. To settle down with the ways of the society, the first thing fear created in us is food. Once you bend for that first weapon of the society uses to term you over, then all the other weapons are thrown on you. And the first weapon society uses to control you is food. Understand, because of this reason, every one of you will be carrying some or other incompletions with food. You need to complete that. You need to complete that. Nirahara Samyama is the spare space for completing all your patterns with food and awakening the extraordinary biomemory ability to produce food directly from space and ether and air. ध्यान से सुनिए, आपको अपने नियंत्रण में रखने के लिए जो सबसे पहला शस्त्र समाज उपयोग करता है वह है काना। वह है काना। आपको अपने नियंत्रण में रखने के लिए जो सबसे पहला शस्त्र समाज उपयोग करता है वह है काना। It is food. It is food which is the first and foremost, pattern and incompletions you will be suffering with. So, for Nirahara Samyama, first thing you should start doing, all the food related incompletions you carry in your life, complete with them. Complete with Annapurani. Understand? Complete with Annapurani. Complete with all the patterns created based on food. And do this Kriya, Nirahara Samyama Kriya. Naturally, the Nirahara Samyama Kriya will awaken your biomemory to produce the food directly from space. I do it very systematically, scientifically proved, valid method, step by step. First, only the solid food is removed from your life. You are brought to liquid diet. Then, slowly, the liquid is reduced. Continuously you are medically observed. Only then, after a thorough medical observation, maybe after 6 months, you are allowed to live as Nirahari. You are initiated into Nirahara. So it's a 4-level process. First level, 2 days, just 48 hours you try. Second level, 7 days you try. That 7 days level only, all the food related patterns will come up. Irritation, agitation, feeling poor, I can't even eat or what. Then why should I work so much? I went to the Swami, he made me not even eat. Hatred related to food, everything will come out. If you can continue to complete with all that and stay in your decision to awaken your biomemory. A third phase is 11 days. You will almost cross psychological components. and incompletions related to food, psychological patterns and incompletions related to food, then the samyama, the fourth level, your biomemory will be awakened to be without food. Your biomemory will be initiated by proper kriyas to directly assume, directly create energy from water and sun, space, nature. Then you will be able to live this lifestyle. From July 1st through Sadhana TV and Lotus TV, I'll be teaching the science of Nirahara Samyama and the Kriya. I've developed a special Kriya for Nirahara Samyama, which you can be doing. खाना सबसे मौलिक विचारधारा है जिससे आप अधूरापन और अपूर्णत्व को अनुभव करते हैं। यह निराहार संयम क्रिया के द्वारा खाने के साथ पूर्णत्व स्थिति को लाइए। अपना आप अपने घर में रह के केवल साधना टीवी के द्वारा उपस्थित मेरे हर दिन का नित्य सत्संग को सुन के इस क्रिया में भाग ले सकते हैं। हमारे अगले निराहार संयम क्रिया जुलाई 1 तारीख को आरंभ हो रहा है। निराहार संयम आपके खाने से संबंधित सभी अपूर्णताओं को पूर्ण करने की शक्तिशाली टेक्निक है और निराहार संयम आप में असाधारण शक्तियों को भी जागृत करता है। अन्नपूर्णी के साथ पूर्णत्व कीजिए। खाने पर आधारित सभी अपूर्णताओं से अपूर्णत्व कीजिए। अन्नपूर्णी के साथ पूर्णत्व कीजिए। खाने पर आधारित सभी अपूर्णताओं से पूर्णत्व कीजिए। ध्यान से सुनिए। It is intelligence in your system, intelligence in your biomemory. It is your birthright. That's all I can say about Nirahara Samyama, the essence of today's satsang. Nirahara state is your birthright. Food is not your birthright. Now I am seeing government passing a law, right of food bill. I tell you, right to be a Nirahari is your birthright, not just food. The science of Nirahara should be taught to every one of you guys. निराहार संयम में पहले केवल आप द्रव पदार्थों का सेवन करते हैं। पहले केवल 2 दिन निराहार संयम का अभ्यास किया जाता है, फिर 7 दिनों का अभ्यास किया जाता है। इसी समय आप में विरोध भावना जागेंगे। इसके बाद 11 दिन का अभ्यास होता है। इसमें आप सभी मनोवैज्ञानिक अपूर्णताओं को पूर्ण कर सकते हैं। चौथा स्तर है दी संयमा, जिसके द्वारा आप में जीवन भर निराहारी बनने की शक्ति जागृत हो सकती है। I have done enough of medical research and documentation on the science I am talking. Nirahara Samyama, even people with so many diseases got healed completely. Anemic people get healed by not eating. Can you imagine? Gastric trouble gets healed by not eating. Stomach ulcer gets healed by not eating. Of course, obesity getting healed is usual. Many things which you think will be aggravated by not eating as per the allopathy completely gets healed by this Nirahara Samyama, because it is done with a proper Kriya and right context, right understanding. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nityananda.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.